took a pretty heavy uptick after that pressure from Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, both teams ranking kind of in the middle of the pack, in the top half of the league in the turnover bracket. Two of the higher scoring teams also.
Yeah, and one of the things to watch for the Rio Grande Valley right now is how the starting lineup is going to look. Tyler Smith gets the start tonight, his first start of the season for the Vipers. See what kind of big minutes he can contribute out of the starting lineup.
Yeah, Smith coming off a big game, 18 points and 7 rebounds against Rip City on Thursday. And here we're underway. We've got the Vipers in the red, white, and gray. It's the remix in the red, black, and white. And a pass underneath, and right away we have a layup there from Romeo Weems off a feed from Andrew Carr.
Carr read that beautifully. Rio Grande Valley gave a little bit of a gap headed to the paint, and he sent an absolute laser to Weems.
Yeah, Weems out of DePaul, third-year member of the remix. And there we see number 11, F.A. Abogidi, the big center out of Washington State, hitting a three-pointer. And that's big for the Vipers. They struggled there, didn't they, Thursday?
In fact, they were 1 for 20 from three-point range in the opening half. Did a little better. They ended up going 4 for 12 in the second half. But to see that rim open wide, especially for that stretch post like Abogidi, that bodes well for Rio Grande Valley's offense early.
Yeah, and Abogidi had struggled from the three-point stripe as well. It's down to 20% as Nix drives and draws the foul. It's going to be on Jason Kent of the remix. He's former UT Longhorn. Kent had a pretty good night on Thursday with 17 points. And here's another look at Nix up against Kent.
Kent looking for a travel there. There was a lot of contact on Nix prior to that.
And Nix has the ball knocked away from him, taken by the remix. Here they are on the break. And here's Padula, their point guard, missing the three-point attempt. He struggled a bit on the Thursday with those, hitting just 2 out of 8. Misses here. Here's Knight, lobs it inside for Smith, and it's knocked away. Vipers in front, 3-2.
Stay with Rio Grande Valley. Andrew Carr tries to reach in and just kind of pull that back in off the deflection. Just could not get a full palm to it.
Nix to inbound for the Vipers on their baseline. Goes into Tristan Newton. Newton off a season-high 36 points on Thursday night. His second game in a row to be over 30. Nix for 3. Misses there. He was 1 for 5 on Thursday from the three-point stripe. And here's Kent. Brings it into the front court for Rip City. Rip City, their parent club, the Portland Trailblazers. Vipers underneath the Houston Rockets. And here's Carr in the lane with 6 seconds to shoot. Had the ball knocked away by Smith, and the Vipers have a steal. This is Knight into the lane for Smith. And the ball lost control of it out of bounds. It'll go back to Rip City.
Smith's feet got ahead of his hands there. He was in position, but broke toward that rim quicker than his hands could get the ball ready.
Weems a three-point try off the pass from Padula, and it's no good. And we got a loose ball foul call. Or no, maybe not. And it's going to be Rip City basketball to inbound it.
So that one was knocked away by Abogidi.
And here's Blake Henson with the 3. Misses that one wide. Weems gets the loose ball, then has it knocked away from him. Vipers save it from going out. So Vipers end up with it as Smith fires over to the left side, and Knight will go baseline against Carr. Carr winning that battle. Knight had 10 on Thursday, and here they lob it into Henson, and he scores, gets the foul, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be a foul on Tyler Smith. 21-year-old forward. Another look at that terrific pass by Padula.
He places that really nicely where Henson's the only one that can get to it as Smith tries to challenge. Create some contact and a chance at the three-point play.
Henson, a 75% free throw shooter. And misses. Rip City struggled in the fourth quarter to hit free throws on Thursday. And that maybe is carrying over here a little bit here tonight as Nix puts up a 3, gets fouled in the process. This is going to be on Weems.
And Weems wants this to get challenged. pretty bad. Jumps up wagging his finger, asking for a replay.
Another look at it here as Nix puts up the three. You can see Weems coming in there.
I think that's actually worth having an argument for Weems. There's hand-to-hand contact, but no hand-to-arm.
And there's Padula's going to take it in solo. Padula with 2. He had 22 points and 8 rebounds against the Vipers on Thursday. Padula out of Oklahoma. He was the second highest rated high school player out of Oklahoma. Played his college ball at Ole Miss. Tristan Newton drives the lane. In and out, and Carr rebounds for Rip City. Goes to Kent, now back up to Padula. Other side to Carr. Carr setting a screen for Padula, 10 to shoot. Padula drives against Nix and scores. Also got a foul. This is going to be on Dacian Nix. It'll be his first, the team's second. And I know on Thursday, the Vipers used Cameron Matthews on Padula quite a bit. They don't have him here tonight.
And Cameron Matthews, their best on-ball defender. He was actually supposed to be in the starting lineup for Rio Grande Valley, but wasn't feeling well prior to tip-off.
And Padula now with 5 points in the game. Played a senior year at Ole Miss, had 3 years before that at Virginia Tech. 6-point lead now for Rip City. Newton, fronted by Kent, lobs it into Abogidi, who draws the foul. This is going to be on Padula, it'll be his first. Team's second. Oh, now team's third, they say.
Yeah, Newton gets that down low, and I think Padula's got another argument to be made there. If you're going to call a foul, maybe on Carr. I don't see anything there on Padula.
Abogidi at the line misses. His free throw percentage has gone steadily downward. It was over 90% a few games ago. Now entered tonight at 77%. Last touch by Rip City. Inbounds to Newton. 10 to shoot. Abogidi cuts to the rim. Here goes Nix. Dishes to Abogidi. And a slam dunk there.
And one way to overcome the poor shooting night. Just dunk it. That was placed beautifully for Abogidi, flying high. Second basket for the Vipers.
It's a high percentage shot. And Carr will dish it off to Henson. Henson, former member of the Crimson Tide. Back to Padula. Now Henson. 5 to shoot. Henson in the lane. It's off the mark. Knight rebounds for the Vipers. It's a 2-on-3 right here. They're going to call offensive foul. Padula, good defensive position, and Nix picks up his second foul already.
Vipers are going to challenge this one.
Yeah, Nix looking at foul number 2. We got to take a break. 7:51 to go in quarter number 1. A 4-point lead for Rip City. And you're watching NBA G League basketball. We'll be right back.
Family isn't just what we are, it's also what we do. Our work is as much about the boots as it is about the team that stands behind them. Our family comes from 5 generations of cattle raisers. We made our living off the land for a century and a half before we got into the boot business. What we pour into every stage of production is a testament to our time-honored practice. This caliber of work is seen not only in the integrity of our boots, but also within our factories where multiple generations of family members work. Grandfathers, fathers, sons, cousins, daughters, all whose skill and attention to detail come from years of experience. We serve God through our work and honest relationships with our employees, our partners, and our community. Thank you for supporting the Rios Mercedes family of brands.
And offensive foul confirmed. The officials telling us.
That's awful close. I think Padula does a pretty good job, though, of squaring his hips at the last moment right before contact. What you're looking for here with Padula, he's got to beat Nix to the spot. He's got to square up and not be kind of sliding or moving or shifting. And I think at that last possible second, you do see Padula kind of rotates that right hip, gets square at the last possible second, and that will confirm the call. But to Nix's eye, Nix probably thinks Padula is still sliding there because the last time he looked up before he blinked, Padula was still shifting. But at the point of contact, I think that's the right call.
Yeah, Vipers shooting right now 40%, 2 out of 5. Rip City has made 4 out of 9 shots. Rip City with most of their production in the paint. Got an 8-2 advantage of points in the paint. Padula trying to lob it inside, gets it to Carr now. His shot clock winding down, and Weems able to put it home. Another assist for Carr.
Worth mentioning, that last foul was the second on Dacian Nix, so he's carrying 2 right now. We're about 4.5 minutes into this one.
And Vipers with only 8 in the lineup tonight can't afford to get anybody in foul trouble. It's Newton. Decides to move in closer, and a little teardrop is good. He's got his first bucket, and the Vipers down by 4.
And Newton is phenomenal with that little floater through contact.
There's Weems trying to feed Carr, who misses wildly. And Nix running the break, finds Knight on the wing. Just seemed like it was going to roll in, then roll back out. Rip City on the break now. Kent drives and had the ball wrestled away by Nix. Official is going to talk it over, and they're going to say it was last touched by Rip City.
Connell and Mitchell coming in now for Rio Grande Valley.
Now both teams came in with similar records, and we're going to have a challenge here. So this will take a break with 6:42 to go in the first quarter. 11-7, the Rip City Remix in front. You're watching NBA G League basketball, and we'll be right back.
Securing health coverage leads to quality care for your family. Driscoll Health Plan continues to be the plan of choice for your family and South Texas. Because our goal is getting kids back into the game.
From one generation to the next, the spirit of rodeo is passed down. Born from legacy, built for legends. Horsepower Boots.
Welcome back. Hearing the explanation from the referee.
So call's going to be confirmed here. You're getting another look at it. Dacian Nix challenging. He pulls that ball out, and they'll say the last possible touch came off the fingers
Of Kent.
of Kent of the Remix. And you'll see it right here as
Yeah.
he reaches out. He just gets it with his fingertips. The challenge here coming from the Remix were two-sided. A, that it was last touched by Rio Grande Valley by Nix, and second, that there may have been a foul by Nix. And that could have been a huge call. Nix already carrying 2 fouls. So they had found one there. Could have been a third, but the officials on replay say no foul, and the final touch was by Kent.
And so back to live action. We're about the halfway point of the first quarter. Remix have led by as many as 6, lead by 4. Stevie Mitchell in the game for the first time for the Vipers. Played 4 years at Marquette, finds Newton. Newton for three, and got it. Newton hits the bottom of the net for his second bucket of the night.
Rio Grande Valley, after struggling from three on Thursday, is now 2 for 3 early in this one.
And Padula misses in close. Caleb McConnell, who's now in, gets the rebound. Will keep it solo. Almost lost control. And Abugidi's pass intended for Knight, knocked away, but taken back by Newton. Vipers still on the attack. Mitchell misses. McConnell gets the rebound. And the ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by Rip City. Henson waiting for reinforcements to get it to the hands of Carr into the corner. Right side and burying it. That's Kent. Kent with his first 3 of the night.
Remix now 1 for 4 from three-point range. That's a big one because it pushes it back out to a 2-possession lead.
And there's Newton. Kicks it out for Mitchell, a 3-point effort. No good. Offensive board there by Abogidi. Now McConnell from up top, and he nailed it. McConnell drains the 3, and the Vipers down by 1 again. So it looks like both teams have been practicing their 3-point shots here since Thursday when both of them struggled. Henson, turnaround is no good. Offensive board there for Kent. Down low to Henson, little hook shot is no good, and Newton rebounds for the Vipers. We're under 5 to play in the first quarter. They'll hand it off to Knight. Knight drives up and scores. The crowd likes that. Knight's had double figures in 2 of his last 3 games, including a season-high 27 last Saturday against South Bay. Pass intended for Carr, knocked down. McConnell steals it. Vipers on the break. Pass over to Mitchell. Going for 3 and nailed it. Stevie Mitchell buries a 3, and the Vipers in the lead, 18-14.
Vipers now 4 for 5 from three-point range. We're mentioning again on Thursday, 1 for 20 in the first half.
Kent saved it from going out. Lost the ball, Vipers got it, and then I think a foul on Rip City. I think this will be on Kent. See Joseph Blair getting explanation from the official. So initially they were thinking possible.
Rio Grande Valley was looking for this to get upgraded. They thought that that was going to be a technical foul for invading a clear path. But the referee standing on top of that, he was playing the ball, not the body. And that's the difference there. If you're going to play the ball, you're okay, but it's when you interrupt the movement of the offensive player, you're not playing the ball, you're just getting in their way. Clear path violation is where that could be upgraded.
So it'll be Viper ball. 14 fouls on Rip City, 2 on the Vipers. 4 minutes to go in the first. Knight to Newton. And Newton may have stepped on the sideline there, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, that's a blocking foul called on Knight. Offensive foul, and Knight called with his first foul. Here's Cameron Parker in the game for the first time for the Portland-based team as Weems gets it. And he's fouled down low.
That's a really good head fake by Weems to get Abogidi in the air, and then all you've got to do is just play into that body. It's an easy call to make. Nice pass by Parker, and look at Weems, gets down. It's that little head fake, and then Abogidi's in the air. And he'll get a chance to do some work at the line.
Put him in the parachute club. And Weems will be at the line for the first time.
Padula coming back in. Kent's going to get a breather. Additionally, Henson's coming out with Senard in now for the remix.
Weems was 0 for 2 from the line on Thursday night. And buries this one. 6 points in the game for Weems. That gives him the scoring lead for Rip City right now. Rip City down by 2. And Mitchell driving against Parker. And Mitchell puts it home again. And back-to-back buckets for him. He's got 5 and a 4-point lead again for the Vipers. 3-point try is short. That was Alex Reese who just entered the game. And now McConnell here for the Vipers. Trying to get around Tyler Smith, who's back in. McConnell in the lane. Reese rebounds here for Rip City. Goes to Weems. This is in close. And Weems able to get his own rebound. Now in Parker's hands, he's guarded by Newton. We're 8 to shoot. A bounce pass intended for Weems. I think last touch by the Vipers. 2:43 to go in the quarter. And Rip City will have 4.5 seconds here to get the shot off. Parker lobs it in for Reese. Reese had it knocked out of his hands, but Parker recovers. Now shot clock goes off, and Weems didn't get it off in time. It'll be a shot clock violation on Rip City.
The newest Viper, Eric Ayala, on the floor now. And with a short lineup of only 8, presumably he'll get some pretty good minutes in his first appearance for Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, Ayala out of Puerto Rico, where he played in their professional league. And here's Mitchell passing it off. McConnell a 3, and he's hit back-to-back threes. He's got 6 now. The former Scarlet Knight gives his team a 7-point lead. Padula has it knocked away. Vipers on the attack, and this is Solo, the new guy, Ayala. Scores on the break for the Vipers.
Yeah, defense leads to good offense, and Ayala taking advantage of the fast break. In fact, that's the first fast break basket for Rio Grande Valley in this one.
They'd struggled a bit on the fast break as of late. Parker, a 3-point effort, no good. Smith gets the rebound. And Vipers on the attack once again. Built up a 9-point lead, and now make it 12 as Newton with a picture-perfect 3. And it's a 28-16 lead. Minute 40 to go. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. So the Vipers have gone on a big run here.
And shooting above 50% from three-point range. And this is a Rio Grande Valley team, much like their parent club, the Houston Rockets, who want to take threes, but they want to take them in rhythm and make them. And Rio Grande Valley says, well, we can make a couple threes. If you give us a chance, there's McConnell from long range.
Yeah, this is a 13-2 run the Vipers are on. So plenty of highlights for them. And there's that last one by Newton, prompting the Rip City timeout.
Ayala with the easy look. Rio Grande Valley's offense has been significantly more potent here in the early going than we saw on Thursday, a game where they needed their defense to be the strongest it's been in a long time in order to secure that victory. And the offense says, well, maybe we can make this a little less interesting early.
Yeah, both of these teams are traditionally used to just simply outscoring their opposition. Rip City has gone over 130 points this year 6 different times and 140 twice. Rio Grande Valley's been over 135 times. Vipers 7-0 at home since late December. Remix 3-4 on the road in that span. And here's Reese. Reese against Newton. 8 to shoot. He's double teamed. It's off the shot and scores. Reese, former member of Alabama. Stops the 13-2 run. And now McConnell with it. 10 to shoot. Nobody underneath at the moment for the Vipers. Mitchell driving the lane, kicks out. Newton for 3 and got it. Newton's third 3 of the quarter. He's already ahead of the pace from Thursday night when he had 36 points. Now we've got a foul called on the Vipers, Mitchell. Mitchell with his first, team's 4th. This will be non-shooting. Both teams in the bonus here in the last minute of the first quarter. Here's Padula. That goes in and out. Rebound taken down by Tyler Smith. And now here's McConnell. He's got a 2-on-2 break here. Misses wildly. Back comes Rip City. 33 seconds left. Weems. Little teardrop, no good. Put back attempt goes in. That's Jermaine Couisnard. And draws the foul. It's going to be on Newton.
Newton trying to challenge there, and Couisnard does a nice job of getting a second and a third look at it. And then as Newton tries to flat foot challenge, Couisnard ends up getting his forearm.
And Couisnard hits the free throw. Couisnard in his third game with the Remix. Remix down by 10 now. Got a 2-second difference between the shot and the game clock. It's Newton. He's had the hot hand, 3 3-pointers in this quarter. Might be trying to set up the last one here, trying to get around Reese. Fires underneath, and Smith lost control or was fouled. It's going to be on Couisnard.
His first, 5th on the Remix. Now look here, that's a really nice pass by Newton to get it there. And there's a little bit of contact there. I think just the severity of which that flew away made that contact look a little worse than it actually was.
And Smith missing the free throw attempt. Last shot of the quarter for the Remix. And the ball goes out of play. It was behind Parker. 1.6 seconds left for the Vipers here. Vipers up by 10. Into Smith from 3 and just missed. And after one quarter, 31-21 our score. Vipers up by 10. And when we come back, we'll hear from Daniela Chapa-Reyes. Vipers in the lead, and we'll be right back.
Want to love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
It's always been about how much you put in. You can't hide when those lights turn on. The practices, the unseen hours, the sacrifices in between, they all show up. Because results, they aren't a stroke of luck where I'm from. They're a part of the process.
You bring the passion, we bring the ride. RGV Tours is your all-access pass to a Dallas Cowboys game. Round-trip ride from the RGV. One-night hotel stay, official Cowboys game ticket, VIP tailgate party. Easy deposits, packages perfect for groups and families. Our team handles everything so you can focus on cheering louder, celebrating harder, and making memories. Lock in your Cowboys game tour now at rgvtours.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident, I'll fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve.
For immigration matters, I'll walk with you every step of the way.
At Vamos Law Group, we're not just attorneys. We're your neighbors and advocates. With transparent guidance, fierce representation, and deep roots in the Rio Grande Valley, we fight for your justice, your future, and your peace of mind.
Vamos Law Group, your case, our fight.
Welcome back. The Vipers currently lead with 10 points difference. But a Viper to highlight is Eric Ayala, who was added from the player available pool just 2 days ago. Eric Ayala is a Puerto Rican native who has played in the Puerto Rican Pro League, Pro Ball in Iceland, and even represented Puerto Rico in the FIBA America's U16 team. We'll see what his addition to the team brings to the court. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Daniela. Yeah, Ayala on the court right now did have 2 points in that first quarter off a fast break, driving here, and kicks out for McConnell. McConnell's hit a couple of threes. Here's that shot clock winding down on him, though. And a shot clock violation now, one on each team. Vipers in the first quarter shooting 57% and 70%, 7 of 10 on their three-point tries. A night and day difference from what they shot on Thursday night.
Yeah, and that's the factor right now for Rio Grande Valley. It's their ability to hit these shots. You may recall, this was a very tight contest on Thursday between these two teams. Rio Grande Valley, a little bit of a gap here, but it's because of that hot shooting from long range.
Couisnard misses the three. Yeah, and the Remix just 1 for 7 on their three-point tries in the first quarter. Vipers up by 10 as a result. Here's McConnell, fires over to Ayala. The Puerto Rican drives in, is cut off by Carr. He'll dish to Tyler Smith, and now McConnell in the lane and puts it home. 8 points for McConnell, that equals his season high. And Carr with the three, misses, and Smith goes up for rebound number 6. Vipers by 12. They've led by as many as 13. Three-point try, Ayala is short. Couisnard rebounds for the Remix. And Padula has it knocked away by Nix. He'll go up and is fouled. That might be number 3 on number 1.
Get another look here. Nick's being a little physical. Actually, I think that's a pretty good little reach in and pick away. We don't have the look over the top, but from that angle, it looks like Nix does a pretty nice job of getting in there and peeling the ball away without touching the hand or the forearm.
He's had as many as 5 steals in a game this season, averages 2 a game. So he's certainly deft at the pickpocket's touch as Padula hits the free throw. Padula was 7 in the game now, and it's a 10-point difference on the scoreboard. Mitchell finds McConnell. McConnell's been hot from that range, misses there, and Carr gets the rebound. Rip City brings it up. And this is Couisnard lobbing it into Carr. Able to turn around and put it home.
Carr
is his first 2.
Biggest player on the floor at 6'11". Rio Grande Valley doesn't really have anyone to challenge. Tyler Smith's playing the 5 right now. He doesn't really have the size to compete. Look at Newton, says you have to compete when you're firing from this far out.
Yep, and the Vipers definitely hitting their threes tonight after shooting below 16% on Thursday. And Newton, his 4th 3 of the game already. Drive by Padula, he scores. Padula shooting 44% from the field, cuts the deficit to 9 points. And Mitchell lobbing it in, oh wow!
Tyler Smith.
A windmill dunk by Tyler Smith. That brings the crowd alive. And here's another steal by the Vipers. They're on the move again. Get it ahead to Ayala, and he is fouled. Oh, this is going to be the number 3 on Jason Kent, the former Longhorn.
Look at this pass. Tyler Smith, look at the athleticism. Picks that one out of the air and sends it down the donut.
And my first thought was it was a poor pass. It looked way behind Smith, which it was, but that wasn't a problem for the big guy.
You get it around the rim, and Tyler Smith says, I can put it in. Just get it up there.
Ayala's first time at the line as a Viper. And got it. 27 years old, played his college ball 4 years at Maryland. It gives the Vipers a 13-point lead that equals the biggest they've had. Remix missing all 3 of their two-way contract players tonight out of the lineup as Parker drives and scores. Parker, by the way, a local product. He went to high school in Portland and played his college ball at Portland State. Vipers missed the 3. 3-point effort here by the Remix. No good. It was missed by Couisnard. Ahead to Smith now. Smith scores again. Smith, who has had 2 beauties in a row here. Now Parker thinking about the 3 and got it. Parker, 50% shooter from the three-point range. It's that one. It's a 10-point game. We're at 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Ayala playing the point guard now. It's mostly a shooting guard in Puerto Rico. Gives it to Newton, off Newton's foot. And back comes the remix. Here's Padula against Nunn. Oh, behind the back, Kuznard scores. Pretty pass there by Padula. Three-point try, no good. And we've got a foul, offensive foul here. It's going to be on Newton. That'll be the team's second, his second. See Newton going up against Parker.
He's trying to be aggressive on the glass. You see Parker's got a little bit of his jersey there kind of pulling him away. Newton trying to break free from that. A whole lot of chest to back contact. Call for the loose ball foul.
Padula against Smith. And now Carr from three-point range. Misses there. The Vipers get the rebound, but I think a foul is going to be called. Non-shooting foul.
We'll go on Hinson.
Hinson with his first. I think the team's second foul. There we see first-year remix coach Jonah Hersku. He's had 17 seasons coaching in the NBA, the G League, and the WNBA. Had a stint with the Chicago Sky at one point. Now Knight brings it across here for Rio Grande Valley. Up against Carr now. Carr, 6'9", decides to pass it off. Newton drew some contact. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be Rip City ball. Newton was looking around. So he went up airborne, got the contact that I think he wanted, and then put up the shot. Just over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Ayala guarding Parker. Parker sends it over for Reese, and now Padula's hands. Padula guarded by the taller Tyler Smith. Padula with a little fadeaway. It's going to be an air ball. And Abogidi able to collect that one. Vipers on the fast break. Tyler Smith misses, but the putback there by Newton. Newton with 16 points now to lead all scorers. And Parker will drive. No good, and a whistle. And this will be on Newton.
This could be his third.
Yeah, Newton and Nix, the two top scorers for the Vipers, both with 3 fouls now. 6:33 to play in the first half. Vipers by 10. Timeout on the floor. You're watching NBA G League basketball, and we'll be right back.
Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me?
And welcome back. Officials taking a look at what could be the third foul on the Vipers' Tristan Newton. And this would put him in a pickle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have two of your starters essentially in foul trouble now. Daishan Nix is already carrying 3. Tristan Newton may be carrying 3. Those are also your 2 leading scorers for Rio Grande Valley historically on the season. But you see there, Newton very quickly after that foul call was made says, I didn't touch him, I didn't touch him. That was Parker who was headed up. See what the officials have to see here. Looks like they're going to leave this as a foul on Newton.
Yeah, I saw an official gesture in an explanation to Coach Blair. He kind of tapped his right forearm, suggesting that that's where Newton had made contact.
Well, this may further press. A correction there, they're not going to have a foul. They're going to say it is a legal play. It was ball first and then slid down to the arm, which is allowed. But that brings a question to, well, who touched it last? And the whistle was actually blown before that ball went out. So what they're going to say is no one had legal possession. Now we're going to jump for possession to restart this. Well, that's a big break for Rio Grande Valley because that means Tristan Newton does not have his 3rd foul.
And this is just like starting a game, so you can put whoever you want there in the center circle. So the 6'9" Abogidi will go against the 6'9" Reese. Vipers, by the way, shooting 53%. Remix shooting 39%. And this will go to the Vipers. The Vipers well ahead on the 3-pointers. They've made 8 of 15. The Remix just 2 of 12. Under 6.5 to go in the first half. 8 seconds to shoot. Abogidi a 3. Goes in and out. The rebound to Henson and the Remix. Henson, former Pittsburgh Panther, will bounce it to Padula. 6 seconds to shoot. And from the left corner is Reese, no good. Knight goes up for the rebound. Knight, who's 6'3", was giving up 6 inches to Carr, but was able to muscle him out for the rebound. And here's Abogidi with the slam dunk off the alley-oop set up by Knight.
Rio Grande Valley not afraid to play above the rim right now, especially when you got the Twin Towers, Smith and Abogidi in there. So go ahead and let that fly.
And Henson's basket will not count as it stepped out. And here's another look at that alley-oop. Knight throws it up for Abogidi. Five and a half to go. Mitchell in the lane. Finds Smith. Smith, a 3 is off the mark. Both he and Abogidi can, although being big guys, can hit the 3. Henson, and he hits the 3. Nothing but net. His first 3 of the game. He struggled on Thursday, hitting just 2 of 12 of his 3-point tries. He's good on that one there, and it's a 9-point difference. Knight in the lane. No good. Henson the rebound now for Rip City. Parker against Mitchell. And now Reese for 3. Mitchell rebounds for the Vipers. Vipers in the 4th game of a 4-game homestand. Will go on the road after tonight for the next 2. There's going to be an offensive foul here called against the Vipers.
It's going to go on Abogidi. When you're going to set that pick, you have to set the pick, get their established position. In this case, Abogidi kind of throws a hip out there, then tries to break out as if he wanted to go. A little touch and go there. After the contact, they'll call the offensive foul.
And Henson kicks it over to Padula. Padula, 3-point try, no good. Carr gets the offensive board. A fresh 14 now for Rip City. Parker into Carr, up against Mitchell. Couldn't get that, but the putback there by Padula.
That's your point guard getting in there and getting some offensive glass work in.
Yeah, he's only 6'1". Able to extend that fingertip as Knight drives. Putback attempt is no good, and ball goes out. And it's going to be Viper ball. 4 minutes to go here in the first half at Bert Ogden Arena. Second meeting between these two to be the last meeting of the season between these two, unless they meet in the playoffs. Vipers winners on Thursday, 108-99. And Vipers have the lead right now. And there's a partial block shot by Henson, but Newton recovers the ball, drives in, and scores. Newton with 18 in the game, and then Rip City throws it away. Pass intended for Weems.
Padula thought he saw a passing lane there that didn't exist, and he tries to rip that one across to Weems. Weems pulls back.
And here's Mitchell, short on a three, gets his own rebound. Behind the back to Newton from the baseline, no good. Mitchell gets another offensive board. Turns and fires. Nice yeoman's work there by Stevie Mitchell.
Hey, don't tell these guards they can't be involved on the offensive glass. We're seeing it on both ends. Mitchell and Padula getting active to get those O rebounds.
Here's Parker up against McConnell. Oh, major rejection by Abogidi. Vipers on the break, 3-on-1. They set it up for Knight. He scores. Knight off the alley-oop from Newton. Parker at the other end. Fires to Reese. Open look and drain the three. Former Crimson Tide member has his 5th point, 52-42. Vipers still ahead. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. McConnell too far. Rebound to Rip City. This is Parker. It's going to go under the legs now to Henson. Putting on a show here are the Rip City, and Henson lays it in. I think Parker has passed the ball in a different way the last 3 times down the floor. And here's Mitchell, open look for 3. Made one earlier. Parker, long pass ahead. Padula lays it up and in. Parker, a brilliant pass there. And Padula with 13 in the half.
He couldn't have placed that much better. You've got to get that out past the outstretched arms of Mitchell, but you've got to get it for Padula in a position where he can lay that up and not send it too far. And he laid that one in beautifully.
Newton is double teamed. Ball knocked away from him. Vipers will maintain possession with 9 seconds to shoot. And we've got a timeout on the floor now. 1:52 to go before halftime. Vipers in front. You're watching NBA G League basketball, and we'll be right back.
Looks like it's time to say no to bugs.
To do that, we're going to need a bigger pest control company.
How about just an experienced one? Esparza Pest Control has been eliminating pests for over 60 years.
That sounds amazing. Where's the best place to start?
Well, our furry friend here could be introducing fleas into your home and yard. We have solutions that are tough on fleas, but safe for your family and pets.
Esparza Pest Control and Ecologic Systems, Inc. offers free inspections to help you determine what your next step should be. Call 956-316-0000 for your free inspection today.
Want to love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
And we're back here at Bert Ogden Arena. There we see Parker. And that rejection by Abogidi.
Finding John Knight the third. Look at that big smile. Gotta love when fast breaks come to your side of the floor. That was Knight's second basket of the evening. He's got 4. Game high 18 for Tristan Newton. No surprise there, including 4 of 6 from 3-point range.
Yeah, Remix on a bit of a run here. They were down 13, now down only 6 points. And here's Knight with 5 to shoot in the lane and is fouled.
This is going to go on Reese.
That'll be just the 3rd team foul. And the first on Reese. Reese in his 3rd year with Rip City. He's also had a stint with the Delaware Bluecoats, which is the 76ers minor league team. Knight at the line for the first time, 67% free throw shooter, and got it. He's got 6 in the game now, and the Vipers struggling a bit from the line. They're just 2 of 5. There's Parker driving, dishes it. 3-point try, missed by Hinson. Foul called. It's going to be on the Vipers, on Abogidi. And now he's got 3 fouls, along with Nix.
It's going to force Tyler Smith back in. Remember, the Vipers playing with just 8 available players tonight. So now Abogidi with 3, Nix with 3. Tristan Newton playing with 2.
Yeah, and Rip City, not much better. They're playing with 9 active players, although one of them listed as doubtful and hasn't entered the game yet, as Reese hits the free throw. Reese with 7 in the game for the 26-year-old forward. We're in the last 90 seconds of the first half. Vipers up by 6. Newton, step back 3, and drained it. And Newton continues to be red hot. He's 5 for 7 on his 3-pointers, has 21 points to lead all scorers. On a 42-point pace right now as Reese controls it. Now Parker, guarded by McConnell, 7 to shoot. They clear out, nobody underneath at the moment for Rip City as Padula in the lane, spins in and out. Vipers have it. Newton will fire over tonight. Open look for 3 is short. Rip City the rebound. 35 seconds left in the half. And Reese for 3. It's no good. And the rebound to the Vipers. Got about a 5-second difference between the shot and the game clock. They'll let time wind down. Knight in trouble getting double teamed. Finds Mitchell, which wants to run a little more time. 7 to shoot. Goes back to Knight at midcourt. 3 seconds to shoot. Padula guarding Knight. Knight forced to shoot the 3 and missed everything. It'll go over to Rip City with the last 5 seconds. Vipers by 9. Both teams in the bonus, by the way, as Padula drives. 1 second left, lost control. Knight from 3-quarter court and misses. That won't count against him with that new heave rule. Only if you make it will they credit you with the field goal attempt. And 57-48 our score here at the break. Vipers in front. They are 5-1 when they hold the lead at halftime and have a 9-point lead to take into the locker room now. We'll be taking a look at stats and everything, and Daniela Chaparreyes will have a halftime interview. All that before the start of the 3rd quarter. Chance for you to check your phones, and we'll be back sooner than you know it.
It's always been about how much you put in. You can't hide when those lights turn on. The practices, the unseen hours, the sacrifices in between. they all show up. Because results, they aren't a stroke of luck where I'm from. They're a part of the process.
Want to love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
Securing health coverage leads to quality care for your family. Driscoll Health Plan continues to be the plan of choice for your family and South Texas. Because our goal is getting kids back into the game.
You bring the passion, we bring the ride. RGV Tours is your all-access pass to a Dallas Cowboys game. Round-trip ride from the RGV. One-night hotel stay, official Cowboys game ticket, VIP tailgate party. Easy deposits, packages perfect for groups and families. Our team handles everything so you can focus on cheering louder, celebrating harder, and making memories. Lock in your Cowboys game tour now at rgvtours.com.
Here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. It's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. It's Whata wings.
Discover the ultimate travel experience with thecharterbus.com, the official transportation sponsor of UTRGV Athletics. Our luxurious 40 to 56 passenger buses come equipped with all the comforts you need. Enjoy onboard restrooms, TV, DVD entertainment, power outlets, and Wi-Fi to stay connected on the go. Let us take care of your transportation needs and relax. We know the road. Request your free quote online today at thecharterbus.com.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
It's just a little hot.
Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me?
Looks like it's time to say no to bugs.
To do that, we're going to need a bigger pest control company.
How about just an experienced one? Esparza Pest Control has been eliminating pests for over 60 years.
That sounds amazing. Where's the best place to start?
Well, our furry friend here could be introducing fleas into your home and yard. We have solutions that are tough on fleas, but safe for your family and pets.
Esparza Pest Control and Ecologic Systems, Inc. offers free inspections to help you determine what your next step should be. Call 956-316-0000 for your free inspection today.
We are Divine School for Healthcare Professionals. We are a vocational nursing program. We have a 44-week program here. There are no prerequisites, just our entrance exam. This program is 360 hours of classroom learning and 1,216 of clinical lab training, where students are going to gain both theoretical knowledge and practical skills. Clinical rotations are going to provide real-world experience in various healthcare settings, ensuring students are well prepared for the challenges of nursing. So our student services are going to include one-on-one tutoring. They're going to include mental health nurse practitioner available to us that's going to be presenting once a month to us to go over topics that nursing students struggle with. We're also going to have access to daycare discounts. We're going to have gas cards. We're going to have a food pantry available for the students. So we have tailored this program to the student to make sure that they're successful. Lone Star National Bank has been so supportive throughout this entire process. We want to give a huge shout out to Jesse, Carlos, and Thomas for helping us with all of our banking needs. LSNB helped us out and they can help you out too. Make sure to check them out. And if you guys want more information, feel free to stop by any of our informational sessions happening Wednesday, 10 and 6 p.m.
If you've been injured in a car accident, I'll fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve.
For immigration matters, I'll walk with you every step of the way.
At Vamos Law Group, we're not just attorneys. We're your neighbors and advocates with transparent guidance, fierce representation, and deep roots in the Rio Grande Valley. We fight for your justice, your future, and your peace of mind.
Vamos Law Group. Your case, our fight.
It's always been about how much you put in. You can't hide when those lights turn on. The practices, the unseen hours, the sacrifices in between, they all show up. Because results, they aren't a stroke of luck where I'm from. They're a part of the process.
Wanna love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
Securing health coverage leads to quality care for your family. Driscoll Health Plan continues to be the plan of choice for your family and South Texas. Because our goal is getting kids back into the game.
You bring the passion, we bring the ride. RGV Tours is your all-access pass to a Dallas Cowboys game, round-trip ride from the RGV. One-night hotel stay, official Cowboys game ticket, VIP tailgate party. Easy deposits, packages perfect for groups and families. Our team handles everything so you can focus on cheering louder, celebrating harder, and making memories. Lock in your Cowboys game tour now at rgvtours.com.
Welcome back to the Burt Ogden Arena, just moments away from the start of the second half. Vipers in front by 9, 57-48. And we'll have Daniela Chapa-Reyes with a halftime interview in just a second. First, quick look at the stats. You can see the Vipers shooting 22 of 48 in the first half, or about 47%. And the Remix, 18 of 46, are at 39%. And a big difference in the three-pointers. Vipers with the big edge there. And we're going to go over now to Daniela Chapa-Reyes with our halftime report.
I'm here with assistant coach Daniel Brady. Coach, what did you learn after playing and winning against the Remix on Thursday night?
Yeah, I mean, we want to learn from every game. We have a pretty good idea of who they are. They lead the league in three-pointers made and attempted, so we're trying to just contest everything that way. We also want to be who we are. We lead the league in steals. We did a good job of turning them over. And if we rebound, we got to clean up the offensive glass. We can run and get out in transition.
Right, and you started off the first quarter off to a slow pace, but quickly picked up, and the pace continued off into the second. What will be the key to bringing that same momentum going on into the second half?
Yeah, we want to get our defense going. We want to be aggressive. We want to be up into them. We want to make them uncomfortable. We want to turn them over. If we can create turnovers, that's going to fuel our offense. We'll be in a really good spot.
Thank you so much.
All right, Coach Brady giving us the insight there as we continue with the stats. As they mentioned, turnovers. Yeah, Rip City with 10 turnovers in that first half, and they had 20 on Thursday night. So they continue to do, as Coach Brady said, the Vipers making them feel a bit uncomfortable. And continuing with the stats here, you can see rebounds favoring the Vipers, although they came in still ranked near the bottom of the league in terms of rebounds, but have out-rebounded their opponents consistently during this four-game home stretch. And then, of course, you see the turnovers favoring the Vipers. Looking at the individual scoring for these two teams, you're going to see that Rip City's Sean Padula has 13 points to lead their scoring. He's made 5 of 11 shots, over 3 on his three-point tries, however. As a team, the Remix just 4 of 19 on their threes. And leading rebounders, they have a couple of guys with 4. That's Blake Henson and Romeo Weems, also 4 from Kuznard off the bench, but not anybody really standing out as far as rebounds go there. And looking at the Vipers, one guy in double figures, that's 21 points from Tristan Newton, who seems well on his way to breaking his season high of 36 that he got on Thursday night. He was 8 of 13 with 5 of 7 on his three-point tries, and had 5 rebounds as well. Tyler Smith leading the Vipers with 6 rebounds in that first half. And one player we didn't hear much from, Brian, was Dacian Nix.
Yeah, one of Rio Grande Valley's 2 predominant scorers ends up without a basket. In fact, he only took 1 shot. That was a three-pointer that he missed early on. A big byproduct of that, he did pick up 3 fouls quite quickly, so that kept him out of his offensive rhythm. But he's out here starting the second half, and presumably the Vipers are going to want to get him going very active to give him another scoring threat outside of Newton.
Saw a look at a fan a moment ago. It was Jim Bob Sides, who has directed many of the Vipers broadcasts, but spending the evening with his son tonight. And here the Vipers off a miss, get the offensive rebound, and Knight drives in and scores. Knight with 8 in the game, and the Vipers up by 11 now. They've led by as many as 13. Vipers with a couple of players playing with 3 fouls. Nick's out there with 3, and Abogidi is out there with 3. And we've got a Viper who's knocked down. This is going to be on Rip City with a hold.
And that was Newton that was taken down. And
oh, and I think it was on Newton.
He's back to his feet quickly. Another look right here.
You're seeing the collision there with Kent. Kent also playing with 3 fouls.
You see Kent kind of grabs him, trips him up, but since Newton was the first one on the floor and that caused Kent to go down, they'll call the foul on Newton.
Yeah, Newton with his third and the team's first. 3 seconds to shoot here. Behind the back pass, knocked out of bounds by Smith as Weems was trying to feed Carr. And only 0.2 of a second left on the shot clock.
Just time for a tip, not a catch and shoot. They've got to lay this up at the rim and hope they can get a touch.
And that was touched by Newton, and so it's going to be shot clock violation on Rip City. Something that they're not used to, a team that came in 6th in the league in scoring. Almost 119 points a game. And now here's Nix. Nix looking to get on track here in this second half. Had a double-double on Thursday. It's 11th of the season. 10 seconds to shoot now. Bounce pass inside to Smith, has his shot partially blocked. And Rip City recovers. Weems seems hurt, so it's going to be 4 against 5 here. As Weems hurt at the other end, and Kent's shot blocked there by Nix. Nix, who's only 6'4", goes up and blocks the 6'8" Kent. And this will be Viper basketball. This is on the side where Weems gets shaken up. Oh no, that's it where Nix just blocked the shot. And the Vipers end up with control. There's Alex Reese.
So Weems will check out Henson back in now for the remix.
And Nix with it. Able to screen off Henson and give it to Tyler Smith on the pick and roll. And Smith lays it in. 6 points now for Tyler Smith and a 13-point lead here for the Vipers. It equals their biggest they've had. It's Carr with it. Carr up against Smith. And then lost control, and that's going to be a turnover. Rip City with more than their share of turnovers here tonight. Came in averaging about 16 a game. I think they're at 11 already. Early third quarter. Smith here, guarded by Carr. Now goes to Nix, and Nix draws the whistle. They're going to say no shot, but a foul on Blake Henson of Rip City. Former Santa Cruz Warrior last year. Played 2 years at Ole Miss, finished up at University of Pittsburgh. Henson picks up number 2. Team second. Knight will inbound with 14 to shoot. It goes into number 2, Newton, and Newton drives and scores.
Grand Valley off to a hot start here in the second half, and a lot of it has been very good passing, leading to good scoring opportunities.
And Padula with a 3-point attempt over the taller Smith. Couldn't get that one to drop, and the Vipers get the rebound. Abogidi will bring it up. Changes passes with Smith, and now goes over to Nix. 12 to shoot. Nix will drive, kick it to Knight. Knight drives, draws contact, and scores. Nice job of Knight to protect the basketball, and he's got 10 now. He's in double figures for the 3rd time in 4 games. Padula finds Reese, and Reese gets the baby hook. Reese with 9 now, and it's a 15-point difference on the scoreboard. 9 minutes to play in the third. Viper's going to hit the road after tonight. 5 of the next 7 away from home as Knight drives. Finds Smith. Open look from the corner and drained it. Smith with his first 3 of the night. Now has 9. Padula countering for Rip City, and he scores. A delay of game called against the Vipers. Let's see, they counted the basket for Padula.
Yeah, they're going to say delay of game against the Vipers. Perhaps celebrating a little too much after that last basket. There were a couple of players up kind of around the baseline celebrating.
Yeah, team was warned for that on Thursday night's game. Here's Newton driving and drawing the whistle. Foul's going to be on Carr to be his first. And you see Carr coming in there. Oh, yeah.
Newton does a nice job of that kind of double pump fake to draw Carr across and draw that contact.
Carr came in averaging 19.4 points a game, but only 2 so far tonight. Did have a double-double on Thursday. Here's Newton at the line. First time at the line tonight, and got it. He's got 25 in the game now. Oh, offensive foul here, and this is on Carr again.
It's back-to-back fouls.
Carr quickly picks up his second. Nix will bring it up. Finds Smith. They clear out for Smith on that side. Carr goes down. Play continues. Knight for 3 and drained it. John Knight III with 13 points now. Third-year Viper. And a timeout on the floor. 8:04 to go here in the third quarter. Vipers lead it by 21 points. And you're watching NBA G League basketball, and we'll be right back.
Family isn't just what we are, it's also what we do. Our work is as much about the boots as it is about the team that stands behind them. Our family comes from 5 generations of cattle raisers. We made our living off the land for a century and a half before we got into the boot business. What we pour into every stage of production is a testament to our time-honored practice. This caliber of work is seen not only in the integrity of our boots, but also within our factories where multiple generations of family members work. Grandfathers, fathers, sons, cousins, daughters, all whose skill and attention to detail come from years of experience. We serve God through our work and honest relationships with our employees, our partners, and our community. Thank you for supporting the Rios Mercedes family of brands.
And welcome back here at Bird Ogden Arena. Mark May with Brian Smith and Daniela Chapa Reyes. And you see timeout called by Rip City, and no wonder the Vipers have outscored them big here in the third quarter.
Yeah, 16-4, and the Vipers continuing that red-hot start they had to quarter number 2 into quarter number 3. And more than that, they've been very aggressive. They're drawing fouls. I mean, you talk about Andrew Carr didn't have a foul in the first half. He picked up 2 in the span of less than 2 minutes here in quarter number 3. And you can feel the emotion starting to really kind of pound up against the Remix. Timeout's a good chance to reset that.
Remix have made just 2 of 4 shots here in the third quarter. Vipers made 6 of 7. The ball goes off the foot of Padula, recovered by Reese. 8 seconds to shoot. Guarded fiercely by McConnell. And now triple team. Reese somehow gets off a shot, and it's good. The count for a long 2. He's got 11, 7.5 to play in the third quarter.
We'll go back and check that the next stoppage because that may have been a 3. But a great job by Carr, splitting a couple of defenders and then giving Reese a good look.
And Tyler Smith buries another 3, a second of the quarter. And Carr capitalizing at the other end with a dunk. It's the Viper defense caught napping. There's McConnell. Guarded by Padula. Fires to Knight. Outside. Smith misses the 3. Remix have the rebound. And Reese again a 3, this time short. Newton rebounds this one. Vipers on the move. Newton trying to get around Carr. And a long bouncer to Nix for 3, and got it. And now Nix getting in on the act.
He was the only player to touch the floor tonight who hadn't had a basket yet.
Reese on the drive, and he puts it home. Reese with 13. After he had believe it was just 5 at halftime. They had 7 at halftime, so he's got 6 in this quarter. And Nix misses from wildly.
Yeah, Nix wanted a foul call there. He thought he had at least 2 defenders who roughed him up on the way through. And look at Reese cleaning up the boards.
Wow, yeah. Mr. Windex after the miss by Kent. Reese with 15 now. He's got 8 in the quarter. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Vipers lead still big. And Padula going to be called with the foul here.
They're going to call this foul on Tyler Smith of the Vipers instead. Offensive foul. We'll get another look here. Smith setting the pick, and that's actually a really good call. When you're going to set that pick, you have to set the pick. You can't just bounce and move. You saw that from Tyler Smith with that hip check, and then he tried to run. You got to get there and stay there through the contact.
And Carr hits the 3 off the feed from Parker. Carr was 7. Parker, I think, his 5th assist in the game. Knight trying to counter for the Vipers. Smith again, an open look, and got it. 3 out of 4 here in the quarter. He's hit from three-point land. He's got 15 now. Parker drives for the remix and is fouled.
It's going to go on John Knight the third.
Number 2 on Knight.
See right here, he tries to swat this away cleanly. That was pretty close. He might have gotten a little bit of forearm.
Parker, a good free throw shooter, and hits this one. His first time at the line tonight. He's got 7 in the game. 17-point difference on the scoreboard, though, as Nix brings it up, guarded by Henson. Very physical there between Henson and Nix. Nix going to feed Smith, who's going to hit the 3. Misses that one, and the putback attempt by McConnell is no good.
That one's going to go on Parker. It will be, well, that's his first.
Yeah, just his first.
Trying to clear McConnell out of the way.
Team's 4th. There we see Stevie Mitchell back in there. And Mitchell in the first half was an amazing plus 16, which means that his team scored 60 more points than they gave up while he was on the floor. So very good, especially for one of those just hold the fort kind of guys. We see the free throw was good. Parker with it, under 5 to play in the third quarter. 3-point try is good by Kent, his 2nd of the game. Former Longhorn has 6. Smith will find Nix, goes back to Smith, thinking about the 3. Misses that. Kent rebounds for the remix. Parker on the drive. This is 2 on 4, so Carr will wait up. Parker finds Carr, and knocked out of Carr's hands. It'll still be Rip City basketball. Rip City plays out of North Portland, Oregon. Going to return home after tonight. They'll be back home Monday to take on the Texas Legends. A lot of substitutions by both teams.
Smith and Knight are going to come out. Ayala and Abogidi in.
Ayala, the newest Viper, saw some action, spot duty in the first half. And now we've got a foul called, an offensive foul on Rip City. And this will go the ball over to the Vipers. I see Weems coming in now for Rip City. He's got 6 points tonight. Oh, offensive foul was on 29. Jason Kent, that's number 4 on him. So Kent with 4 fouls. Nix and Newton have 3 fouls each, as does Abogidi. And here's Ayala, misses the 3. Henson rebounds for Rip City. For 4 minutes to play in the third. Kuznard in the game now. He'll feed Parker. Parker fires over to the left side. Weems misses the three, gets his own rebound, but his pass intercepted by McConnell. Down come the Vipers. And McConnell's shot blocked out of bounds. But a foul before that, however.
It's going to go on Parker, his second. See, here's McConnell tries to work against him. You see Parker reaches in and just gives him a gentle tug to the wrist as he goes by.
Parker, a 6'1" guard, just 27 years old. McConnell at the line for the first time tonight, 67% free throw shooter. And got it. He's got 10 in the game now. First time he's hit double figures in a Viper uniform. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. An offensive foul, and this is going to be number 3 on Andrew Carr.
Mentioning it again, no fouls in the first half by Carr. And he's now picked up 3 in the third quarter alone. Perhaps a little bit of frustration starting to set in for Carr.
Carr is 6'11", tallest player on the floor. Will stay in there now as Nix drives, kicks it out for McConnell. Now Mitchell with it. Mitchell with 8 to shoot, drives, reverse layup, and scores. Former Marquette Warrior has 9 points tonight. It's Parker into the corner to Weems. Weems drives, puts it home. 18-point difference now for the Vipers with 3 minutes to go. Ayala finds Nix. Now goes to McConnell, little fadeaway, and got it. McConnell with 12 in the game. A 20-point lead again. Long pass, Carr underneath against Smith, and puts it home. Carr with 9 points in the game. And it's going to be another one on Abogidi, his 4th. Which Blair doesn't like it, former big man himself.
And the Vipers don't have any challenges. Well, something Coach Blair said to his team a couple of times when they began to argue opponents. He said, well, I'm out of challenges. So at this point, just get back and play some defense.
And we've got a timeout on the floor with 2:37 to go in the quarter, and we'll be right back.
Securing health coverage leads to quality care for your family. Driscoll Health Plan continues to be the plan of choice for your family and South Texas. Because our goal is getting kids back into the game.
From one generation to the next, the spirit of rodeo is passed down. Born from legacy, built for legends. Horsepower boots.
Oh, okay, thanks. And we're back at the Burnt Ogden Arena. Mark May with Brian Smith, and we just got a score change based on an official review, didn't we?
Yeah, so that Alex Reese was ruled as a 2 when he split 2 defenders to hit that basket with about 7:36 left in this quarter. They're going to upgrade that to a 3, so add 1 point. That'll bring the remix to 74. It'll be now 90-74. Or 73, excuse me.
Yep, so the Vipers have still outscored the remix 33-25 in this third quarter. They've extended their lead. Leading by 17 right now. They've led by as many as 21. There's Parker. Fires over to Weems. Weems will drive, will finger roll, it's no good. Nix the rebound. Nix gets it to Mitchell and trying to alley-oop here to Tyler Smith. And Tyler Smith puts it home.
Well, he has just been flying high. Check his mileage there. He may have some wings.
Yes. And there we got a goaltend on Smith at the other end. By the way, Mitchell, 5 assists now and coming off the bench here tonight. Smith with 15 in the game and 6 rebounds. Might have a double-double before we're through. It'd be his first of the year. Former Milwaukee Bucks draft pick from 2024. 3-point tries and missed by Ayala. Back comes the remix. And Parker's going to feed Kuznard. His 3 attempt is no good. And Carr for the putback, no good. Nix rebounds. Nix will spark the offense here. Mitchell for a 3. And the ball tips out to Parker. Last 90 seconds of the quarter as Kuznard drives and scores. Kuznard, who's played at South Carolina and Oregon. Played on the Atlantic and Pacific Coast in college. 15-point game now. And here's Smith. And Smith misses short on the 3 here. Smith now 3 for 9 on his 3-point attempts. And the ball knocked out of play. Gonna be remixed basketball as we see McConnell check out. McConnell playing pretty well tonight, has 12 points, a season high for him. Just under 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Vipers have been a strong second half team in their last 3 games, all of them victories. It's Parker finds Kuznard. Kuznard for 3 and buried it. Kuznard with 10 in the game here in his 3rd game with Rip City.
Remix have now almost cut this deficit in half. It was as high as 21, down to just 12 here. Rio Grande Valley's they can't hold for the last shot, but they can really cut into this clock.
8 to shoot as Nix puts it up and got it. Another 3 for Dacian Nix. And it's a 15-point lead again. 26 seconds left in the quarter. Parker gets around Knight, looking for someone to pass to, finds Padula, who's open, misses that, and Smith gets the rebound. Vipers can hold for the last shot of the 3rd. They'll take a big lead into the 4th quarter. Nix double teamed and fouled. This will put Nix at the line.
That's foul number 3 on Parker.
Foul's going to be on Weems, number 2 on him.
Oh. That works a little better for the remix there rather than Parker carrying 3.
Yeah, Parker having a good passing night, has 7 assists this evening. Nix at the line for the 2nd time. He's 0 for 1. And misses that one, but Mitchell there. Put back attempt, goes in and out. Carr rebounds. Long shot is no good. And at the end of 3, it's 95 to 80 in favor of the Vipers. They'll take the lead into the 4th quarter. And Daniela Chaparrez will have a report when we come back. Right now it's the Vipers up by 15, and we'll be back for the 4th.
Want to love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
It's always been about how much you put in. You can't hide lights turn off. The practices, the unseen hours, the sacrifices in between, they all show up. Because results, they aren't a stroke of luck where I'm from. They're a part of the process.
You bring the passion, we bring the ride. RGV Tours is your all-access pass to a Dallas Cowboys game. Round-trip ride from the RGV. One-night hotel stay, official Cowboys game ticket, VIP tailgate party. Easy deposits, packages perfect for groups and families. Our team handles everything so you can focus on cheering louder, celebrating harder, and making memories. Lock in your Cowboys game tour now at rgvtours.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident, I'll fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve.
For immigration matters, I'll walk with you every step of the way.
At Vamos Law Group, we're not just attorneys. We're your neighbors and advocates with transparent guidance, fierce representation, and deep roots in the Rio Grande Valley. We fight for your justice, your future, and your peace of mind.
Vamos Law Group. Your case, our fight.
Welcome back. The Vipers currently they're currently 95 to 80. In the last 3 games, they have averaged 47 points and have averaged 47 rebounds and are averaging 120 points, with their opponents averaging 38 rebounds and 113 points. Currently, they have a 3-game winning streak and looks like they're seeking to make it a 4 with tonight's game pace. Thank you. Welcome. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Daniela. Yeah, Vipers with terrific consistency in their last 3+ games. And of course, all of them victories, and they've got the lead right now here as we start the 4th. Here's Kuznard. He's having a big second half. Puts that home, he's got 12. By the way, the Vipers in the game shooting just under 49% and 40.5% on their 3-point tries. For the Remix, they're 45% on their field goals and under 28% on their 3-pointers. Nix misses the 3.
Newton now with 31 for Rio Grande Valley, and he's 7 for 10 from 3-point range.
And Reese misses the 3. Reese has taken over the scoring lead for the Remix. Foul's going to be on Stevie Mitchell of the Vipers, his second and the team's first. Now Padula. Padula is short, and the rebound tonight for the Vipers. Chance for the Vipers to get 100 here, and Mitchell does it. Mitchell scores, and it's 100-82 now. Vipers on top. Parker will drive, and a left-hand layup is good. Parker now with 9, and he's 1 point away from a double-double. He's got 10 assists to go with that. Here's Nix. The open look for a moment. Looking for more as he drives. The finger roll won't go. Knight gets the offensive board, a fresh 14. Mitchell is wide open from the left corner. No good, and the rebound to Henson for the Remix. 16-point game. Parker weaving through traffic. Nice bounce pass to Henson, and the big dunk there by the 6'8", 230-pound forward.
That's assist number 11 for Parker. He is an adept distributor, and you see it there, even in traffic, able to weave that one for a better look for Henson.
The season high is 17 assists. As Nix will kick it over for Knight. Knight will go baseline. Padula did the El Matador defense, and Knight drives in to score. 15 now for Knight. Drive by Parker on the baseline, finds Reese, open look, no good. Offensive rebound, it's put home by Henson. Henson with 11. $14-point difference on the scoreboard. We're under 9 minutes to go here in regulation. Knight will drive, crashed into Reese and still able to score. Right, who's given up 6 inches to Reese. Able to put that one down. He's got 17 in the game. Parker guarded by Mitchell. 3-point try is good, and that's Reese. Reese with 19 in the game now. His season high is 21. Remix will need some threes to come back, and Newton saying, no, sir. He buries the three. He's got 34 now.
8 for 11 from 3-point range.
Wow. This was after he was 2 for 10 on Thursday night. Missed by Reese there. For Newton, by the way, the 5th time he's gone over 30 points this season. Newton again misses that one. Hinton the rebound.
And the roof might have ripped off this place if he'd hit that.
3-point miss there by Kuznard. A rebound by Reese, and Kuznard fouled on the second half attempt. On Tristan Newton, that'll be number 4 on Newton, former Connecticut Husky. Also a Bob Cousy Award winner for the nation's best point guard. Kuznard at the line. Second time for him tonight. 50% free throw shooter, but he's 1 for 1 tonight. And got it. 14 in the game for him. That's the best he's done with the remix. It's a 14-point difference on the scoreboard. 7.5 to go in the 4th. Bounce pass intended for Smith, stolen by Padula. There's a 3-on-2 break for the remix. Kuznard quickly passes to Carr. And Carr called for traveling. They let go of the ball, then grabbed it.
He got sped up a little bit by those free hands of Rio Grande Valley swiping around. And it tended to go up, and it just kind of lost the handle on it, so he grabs it back out of the air.
It's McConnell in the game now for the Vipers. And a season high 12 tonight as he drives. Lobs it into Smith underneath. I think it was blocked from behind. Carr may have gotten a piece of that, so did the rim as Knight drives in with some acrobatics. Able to put that one home. This is his second best game with 19 points. His season high is 27. And we got a foul on the Vipers, McConnell. It'll be his first. Team's 3rd foul. The non-shooting. You see those heroics by Knight just a moment ago. Knight is commemorated 2 games back for celebrated for his 100th game as a Viper. Got a jersey with the number 100 on there. Oh, and Newton commits his 5th foul.
So he'll come out, Nix will come back in.
And Nix with 3 fouls in the game. Has not picked up one here in the second half. He's got 14 fouls on the Vipers here in the 4th. None on the remix as Padula in trouble. Lobs it over for Wings. Kicks it out. Carr, a 3 is short, and Knight the rebound. Under 7 to go here in the 4th. Knight will bring it up, going up against Carr. And they kick it out. McConnell, the wide open look here, and buried it. McConnell, who came into the game only 23% on his threes, has had a good night here. And Kent with the 3-pointer will miss. Rebound picked up by Smith. Now Abogidi with it. He'll wait for help and get it into the hands of Nix. Vipers taking their time on this possession. The 19-point lead. Nix will step up, fire the 3, and drain it. And a timeout called by the remix with 6:08 to go in the 4th. And you're watching NBA G League basketball. We'll be right back.
don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me?
And welcome back. We're here at the Burt Ogden Arena. Mark May with Brian Smith. And the Vipers have outscored the Remix 20-13 here in the fourth and continue to dominate here in the second half, don't they?
Yeah, 58-45 here across the third and the first half of the fourth quarter. Rio Grande Valley shooting phenomenally from the floor right now, 51%, including 43% from three-point range. 19 three-pointers for Rio Grande Valley. Now they've got 6 minutes to secure their fourth consecutive victory.
And by the way, the Vipers already with the season high 32 assists as a team in this game, still with 6 minutes to go. And they're gonna call away from the ball. It's gonna be on Abogidi, and that'll be number 5 on him. So 2 Vipers with 5 fouls, Tristan Newton being the other one. And this will put Kent at the line. So Remix will be in the bonus from here on. Kent, first time at the line, 88% free throw shooter, and got it. It's from Oak Forest, Illinois. It's 8 points tonight, a 20-point difference on the scoreboard. The drive by McConnell. They kick it over for Knight. 3 seconds to shoot. Knight in the lane and got it with 1 second left on the shot clock. Knight with 21 in the game.
Knight's flirting with a triple-double right now. 8 rebounds, 7 assists to go with those 21.
Wow, and Henson misses, but a putback by Weems. Weems with 10 in the game. Weems a former member of Team USA when they won the 2017 FIBA U16 Americas Championship. And here's Nix. Nix will drive, kick it out, goes to McConnell. Now Knight, who's had the hot hand, and got it. The crowd cheering on Knight again, who's got 23 now. Pass to Henson, finds Kent. Kent buries the 3. Kent with 11, hits 33% on his three-point tries. And now the Remix have 100. Remix had just 99 on Thursday night. They've hit 100 with 4.5 to play here. Shot clock down to 7 for McConnell, and banks that in off the glass. McConnell with 17 in the game. And Kent finds Henson. Henson inside, puts it home. Nix was guarding him, but had to be careful, playing with 3 fouls. And 2 of his teammates out there with 5 fouls. We're under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. There's Smith, bouncer to Knight. Knight stripped away, and down come the Remix. Padula, 3-on-3 break. And Henson, like he ran into the rim or something and then slipped down kind of awkwardly. They're going to say it was out on him. And we've got a timeout on the floor now with 3:37 to go here in the fourth. You're watching NBA G League basketball, and we'll be right back.
Looks like it's time to say no to bugs.
To do that, we're going to need a bigger pest control company.
How about just an experienced one? Esparza Pest Control has been eliminating pests for over 60 years.
That sounds amazing. Where's the best place to start?
Well, our furry friend here could be introducing fleas into your home and yard. We have solutions that are tough on fleas, but safe for your family and pets.
Esparza Pest Control and Ecologic Systems, Inc. offers free inspections to help you determine what your next step should be. Call 956-316-0000 for your free inspection today.
Want to love your new smile? Cleanings, fillings, and dental services for the entire family. Celebrate your great smile with the best staff and award-winning dentist. Get beautiful braces for straighter and brighter teeth always. Love every moment with beautiful, brighter smiles. We're here for you. From pediatrics to adult dentistry, we do it all. Come see what we're about. Book today at rodeodental.com.
And welcome back here at Burt Ogden Arena. The Vipers in the last of a 4-game homestand, looking to make it a complete sweep. They could win their 4th in a row tonight and stay unbeaten at home to go to 8-0. There we see local weatherman Tim Smith has been a staple in the Valley on local television for 30-plus years. And a crowd favorite here tonight. He was helping the snake charmer shoot the t-shirt cannon during the break. By the way, Parker for Remix, remains 1 point away from a double-double, and you were pointing out Henson 1 rebound away from a double-double. Keep an eye on that in the last 3.5. Vipers shooting at 53% for the game now and 43% on their threes. And here's Smith underneath and puts it down. Got Carr to commit and then scored his 19th point. Had 18 on Thursday. Season high for him, 22. There's Kent, launches another 3 and buried that one. He's got 2 in a row and 14 in the game.
Now 4 for 6 from three-point range. He's heating up.
The Remix have enough time though, only 3 minutes left. Nixon, no-look pass, 2-on-1, and there's Smith. Smith, another crowd pleaser. And Henson trying to capitalize at the other end. Nix goes up for that rebound. Remix backing off a little bit as Mitchell is cut off. We'll find Knight now. We're 2.5 to go. Knight guarded by Carr. Oh, reverse layup and scores. Where did that come from? Knight just pulling out all kinds of tricks. Putting on a show here. Henson trying to work in closer against McConnell and appears to be fouled.
They're going to call a jump ball here, so they'll say McConnell met him at the top and successfully just blocked that one. We're going to have to look. Henson and McConnell here. Yeah, so they'll call a jump.
You're right, yep. You see Hortensia Sanchez-Carrizales, official calling the jump ball. So McConnell, who is 6'7", against Henson, who is 6'8". And Henson didn't even jump for that. And Smith tracks it down for the Vipers. It's a crucial possession for the Remix, and we got a foul called in the backcourt. This may be on Henson. It is on Henson, his third, team's first.
And this will be a technical because they'll say that he impeded Nix's ability to move forward down the floor.
You see Henson questioning that. Knight will shoot the tech and got it. That'll count 1 point, so Knight with 26 now, 1 short of his season high. Remix with 2 timeouts left. We're at 2:12 to go. Nix will work it up the floors, double teamed at midcourt. Still hasn't gotten it across the half-court line. And a foul call. It's going to be on Henson. And that'll be number 4 on Henson. And the second team foul.
That's his second foul in the span of about 15 seconds as well.
And because of the foul, the Vipers get a fresh 8 seconds to work it across the timeline. It goes to Knight. We're in the last 2 minutes now. Knight losing control on the floor, and a timeout was called. So I thought Knight might have been tied up, but he got a timeout called first with 1:50 to go. We'll keep it here. The Vipers lead it by 23 points. 128-105, Vipers in front. Might give us a chance to look at the schedule as the Vipers getting ready to hit the road and the Remix getting ready to head back home. And there we see the Remix schedule. Actually, the Remix going to continue on the road as they've got the Texas Legends for 2 and then Mexico City for 2. And Mexico City at the top of the Western Conference. And then they go to College Park in February to play 2 out there, and then 1 with the Birmingham Squadron. So 6 games on the road after the 2 here tonight. It's an 8-game road swing before they hit back home to take on Santa Cruz on February 22nd. Meanwhile, for the Vipers, they'll go on the road for 5 of their next 7. They've got the Iowa Wolves and Oklahoma City. You can see they'll get a little bit of a break there between the 26th. They'll get 5 days off. Then they play the Valley Suns here on February 4th, and that'll be a midday game where they have kids in, followed by Austin, and then they go to Texas, then Frisco. Inbounds it goes to Smith. Foul's gonna be on Kuznard. This will be the team's 4th, so non-shooting foul here. We're in the last 2 minutes, so teams will shoot the traditional free throws. Nix to inbound it. It goes into Eric Ayala, the newest Viper, playing his first game as the ball stripped away by Henson. Henson motoring down, and then Henson is fouled. That's going to be on Mitchell. It'll be his 3rd, and this will put Henson at the line. Vipers are going to beat the Remix for the 5th straight time. They'll be 5-2 in the series. Remix will lose 2 straight after winning 5 in a row when they came into Edinburgh on Thursday. Henson misses the first one. Be the first time that the Remix have lost 2 in a row since January 3rd and 9th. And they lost to Salt Lake City and Sioux Falls as Henson hits the second one. Went for 3 at the line tonight with 14 points. About 10 shy of his average. We're at 95 seconds to go now. Here's Ayala. And the ball knocked out of play. It's going to be a foul call. It's going to be on Kuznard. And this will put a Viper at the line. It's going to be Tyler Smith. Smith 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Smith can hit them both. That'll be a new season high for him. Got the first one. That equals his season high. See Coach Blair smiling a bit. The team looks like it's going to win its 4th straight, and Smith hits them both and has a new season high with 23 points. It's the number 33 pick in the 2024 NBA draft by Milwaukee. As Parker driving inside, and he is fouled. And a chance for him now to get his double-double if he can hit one here. Tyler Smith picked up number 3.
You see Smith on the backside. Tries to make the argument that he didn't foul. Coach Blair reminds him, I don't have any challenges left. Parker gets that first one to fall.
So that gives him the double-double. With points and assists tonight. Yeah, 13 assists he's had. Two head coaches talking things over, and Parker's got them both. It's a 22-point lead here for the Vipers. Vipers who have led by as many as 22. And Mitchell will lob it over for Ayala. We're at 1 minute to go, and Ayala drives and scores. 6 points for him in his Viper debut. In the last minute of play now. Foul called before the shot.
It's going to go on Ayala, his first.
So we'll see number 88, the foul. Henson at the line. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Henson was first team all ACC at Pittsburgh, his senior year there. And Henson gets them both. He's 3 for 5, 16 points in the game. The Vipers with 52 seconds away from winning their 4th straight. They'll be 8-0 at home, 9-5 overall. They'll move a game and a half ahead of Rip City in the Western standings. And here's Smith. Smith missing the 3. Offensive board there, and a putback by Ayala.
Ayala now with 8 in his Vipers debut.
Vipers up by a season high 24. Here's Carr inside, and that's blocked by Smith. Offensive rebound, though. Henson feeds Carr again. Goes up, a little hook shot, and Carr puts it home. That gives Carr 11. And the last 20 seconds here. Shot clock is off. Vipers will run it out. Vipers are going to score over 130 for the 6th time this season. And I believe a season high it is. 133 was their previous season high. And now they have 134. We talked about both of these teams having the ability to put up offensive numbers, and it was the Vipers tonight who were back on game with their 3-point shooting prowess and win this game by 22 this evening. 134 to 112. Remix slipped to 8-7 with their 2nd straight loss. They'd come in on a 5-game win streak, so still have won 5 of their last 7. They can get the mojo back when they head back home for Monday night's game, where they'll take on the Texas Legends. There we see a look at the stats. We're going to have an interview with the player of the game coming up. 54% for the Vipers to 45% for the Rip City. 3-point shooting at a big difference, though. The Vipers having the big edge there. Free throw shooting favoring the Remix tonight. The Vipers a season high with 36 assists. And the Remix actually out rebounding the Vipers tonight, which is the first time they've been out rebounded in 4 games. And then you can see steals, blocks. Vipers with 8 blocks this evening, and the turnovers pretty big. Vipers again only 12 turnovers, and then 18 on the Remix, which is 4 over their average. And look at the individual scoring. You see the Henson with 16 points and a lot of balanced scoring there amongst their starting 5. Padula with 15 plus 6 rebounds. 14 for Kent, Weems with 10, and Carr with 13. Let's go over now to our player of the game interview with Daniela Chapa-Reyes.
What can you tell me about your performance tonight?
I mean, my teammates motivated me to keep going. I started out struggling a little bit, and at halftime they just told me to keep going. They trust me and they got my back, so that just made me more explosive. That made me get more energy. Every time I was tired, I thought about my teammates.
Right, and this is the 4th game winning streak. What do you feel?
I feel ecstatic, and we're not even playing our best brand of basketball yet. So once we get to playing our best brand of basketball, the league should watch out. It's gonna be scary.
Thank you so much.
No problem, thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Daniela. And Knight, a big second half. He had 6 at halftime, Brian, and 20 points in the second half to finish with 26. So we finish up with the individual scoring there. You can see 34 by Newton. He leads the team in scoring for the 3rd straight game. It's also his 3rd straight game to go over 30. And Knight with officially 25 tonight and just narrowly missing that triple-double with 8 boards and 7 assists. Smith getting 23 points, a season high for him, and 9 boards. Abogidi 7 and 3, and Nix with 7 and 7, 6 and 9. Not bad numbers there for Nation Nix, who was very quiet at halftime.
Yeah. For the Vipers, I mean, this was the type of performance you wanted to see. You had a really bad shooting night against the Remix back on Thursday, and you knew that's not indicative of the type of team you are. You're a great defensive team. That defense leads to offense. The defense was good on Thursday. Offense, maybe not so much. So to come out and hit these baskets, to find points in places that you really hadn't seen a lot of. Tyler Smith, fairly new back to the team over the last 2 weeks. Have him have a strong performance. John Knight III is just John Knight, the Dark Knight. He gets out there, he does the things that need to be done to have your team successful. This is a great team win for the Vipers. It's a great offensive performance. The defense remains strong against a very good offensive team in the Remix. And as John Knight pointed out, as this team continues to fall into system, continues to get better, they are going to be a team to be talked about in the G League.
Yeah, Knight was alluding to that they haven't even played their best ball yet. And they played well tonight, certainly shooting-wise, as they win it. Also 38 points off the bench for the Vipers, which I think helped. They had McConnell step up, Mitchell step up, and so with Nix not scoring as much tonight, you had other guys who stepped up their game, and then obviously Knight as well, and that certainly helped the Vipers' cause as they were able to get other guys in there with only 8 in the lineup tonight against 8 that the Rip City was able to put on the floor. So, by the way, I wanted to mention Rip City, leading scorer was off the bench. That was Reese with 19 points tonight. So anyway, the second straight loss for Rip City as they'll head back home to take on Texas on Monday. Meanwhile, the Vipers win their 4th in a row, all 4 of those at home. They'll try for 5 in a row, which would be a season high as they go on the road to take on their next opponent, which will be the Iowa Wolves. That's going to be also on Monday. Won't be back home until February 4th. So hope you enjoyed it. Vipers with their 4th straight win tonight, still unbeaten at home at 8-0, and overall they are now 9-5, 4 games over 500. For Brian Smith, I'm Mark May. We're saying so long from Edinburgh, Texas, where the Vipers win it 134-112. Good night.